Okay, so it's time. So I'd like to call this meeting to order. So good afternoon and welcome, fellow Toastmasters. And today is the first day of December, and I don't know, I can't believe how fast the year goes by. And in Japan, we call December Shiwasu, which literally means teachers and priests run. So usually teachers or priests don't run even if they're busy, but in December they run around the town busy. So this December is the busiest time of the year, busy as B. And let's take care of ourselves to get through this busiest time of the year. So without further ado, I'll hand it over to Toastmaster of the Day, Yuma Tejima.
Thank you, Toastmaster Araki. And good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters. And we do not have guests today. So I'm Toastmaster today, Toastmaster of the Day today. So winter season has come. It was not as cold as usual, like it was 20 Celsius in Tokyo until yesterday, but suddenly it's down to 10 Celsius today. Suddenly, I don't know why, but what is happening? Global warming anyway. So winter holiday, Christmas is coming as well. Would you plan any holiday celebration or event? Yes. The team I belong to in my company plans to enjoy Yakatabune, which is a Japanese traditional style of private boat for cruising on Tokyo Sumidagawa River. You could enjoy scenery and dinner on the boat. So let's start today's club meeting. So my responsibility, Toastmaster of the Day, is to get the meeting organized and on time and make you all as comfortable as possible. Today's club meeting is a 16 minutes version during lunchtime without short break. Now, move on to role takers introduction. Today, we have a smaller number of participants and some of us takes dual role. So thanks for that. First role taker, Toastmaster Takamiyawaki for Grammarian. Would you describe your role, please?
Okay, everyone. I'm Takamiyawaki and I'm Grammarian today. And as Grammarian, I'll introduce a new word. The good use of and incorrect word use of your English language, and also pick up impressive phrases and good use of okay, I'm not really good. I'm not thinking. Yeah, good words and bad words, good use and bad use, and then report back to you at the end of the meeting. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Takamiyawaki.
Okay.
So next role taker, Toastmaster Anindia for Wordmeister and our counter. So thank you for taking your role. Would you please describe your role?
Okay, so I am India, and today I would like to be the counter and the wordmeister. For the counter, I will count your words like I mean, and then after that I will report at the end. For the wordmeister, today's word is bizarre. Maybe you have ever heard about bizarre already. So bizarre is something weird, surprising, strange. For example, yesterday meeting was bizarre, or his behavior is quite bizarre, or his style or his clothing style is bizarre. So it can be negative, it can be positive at the same time. It is like expressional word. Yes, and then by the end of the meeting, I will also report the usage of this bizarre word to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Anidia. And then also you are our counter. So would you describe already?
Yeah, in the
Oh,
beginning.
thank you. Oh, sorry about that. Right. So thank you, Toastmaster Anidia. So let's try to use bizarre as much as possible during today's session. Okay. Next, we'll take Toastmaster Stefano Spiro for timer. Would you describe your role, please?
Thank you, Toastmaster Tejuma. Today it's my honor to take the timer role. As the timer, I'll be measuring how long it takes for you to deliver your speeches throughout the various session. I'll start with the prepared speech. So I believe we have a standard speech, which is 5 minutes for green. So please don't look at me, but please look at the timer. So 6 minutes for yellow, 7 minutes for red. And during the table topic session, 1 minute for green, 1 minute 30 seconds for yellow, and 2 minutes for red. And for the evaluations, 2 minutes green, 2 minutes 30 seconds yellow, and 3 minutes red. And there's a 30 seconds grace period for each section. That concludes my explanation, and let's all pay attention to the time in order to have any bizarre surprises. Back to you, Toastmaster Tejuma.
Thank you, Toastmaster Stefano Spiller, for a great timer setup today. So next role to take Toastmaster Riaraki for vote counter. Would you describe your role, please?
Yes. So as a vote counter, I'll count the vote for the best person in a table topic session today. So I know you're all familiar with how to vote online, but just to practice, please send me your name via chat so I can click a vote. Thank you. Back to the Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Riaraki. And next, we'll take Toastmaster Ichiro Naito for photographer. Would you please describe your please?
Yes, I will be serving as a photographer today. I will be taking screenshots from time to time so they can be posted on our Facebook. If you don't want your picture taken, please let me know and we will delete it from the group photo. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ichiro Naito. Right. So thank you very much, all role takers, for your introduction. So let's move on to prepared speech session. So the first and only speaker today, Toastmaster Takamiyawaki, and the first evaluator, Toastmaster Ichiro Naito. So Toastmaster Ichiro Naito, would you please explain the speech object and length of the speech for the Toastmaster Takamiyawaki?
Okay, so the project is Introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring. Introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring. But the purpose of this project is for the member to clearly define how Toastmasters envisions mentoring. And the purpose of the speech is for the member, Toastmaster Takamiyawaki, to share some aspects of previous experience as a protege. A protege is somebody who is taught by a mentor. And the length of the speech is between 5 to 7.5 minutes. So 5 minutes green, 6 minutes yellow, 7 minutes red, and the maximum time is 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ichiro Naito. So I just wanted to make sure, Takamiyawaki, you can see the timer. And okay, good. So the speech title is How to Eat an Elephant. Speech title is How to Eat Elephant.
Do you know how to eat an elephant? My boss Jennifer asked me. What a bizarre question. Hello, Toastmaster. Do you know how to eat an elephant? I'll share the answer in a minute. But today I would like to speak about how this question, the answer, and the tips that my mentors like Jennifer gave me have made it so much easier for me to move forward in my career. Nearly 10 years passed since I started my career. I became a manager of a team, and I didn't know what to do. I wanted to motivate team members, build good relationships, and produce better performance. But reality is that the team had a conflict in many opinions. We're not producing the teamwork that we wanted. So we didn't get the results as we expected. I didn't know what to do and where to start. And it was my personal life that accelerated my frustration. I couldn't get a girlfriend at all. My parents kept telling me, like, we were so worried, Taka. We were so worried. All right, stop it. I wanted to achieve everything, but everything seemed to be going wrong. Looking back my life, it was always like that. I had big goals when I was a student. I wanted everything to go well. My studies, sports, and with girlfriends. But nothing went well. And I didn't know what to do, where to start. Are you all right? That was Koji, a senior manager at work. He's kind of person who always gets trusted by his boss and clients. All colleagues and junior staff, including myself, admired him. He has a wonderful girlfriend and fulfilling personal life. Yeah, a superstar type. He said, hey, don't worry too much. It may be just a matter of timing. Timing? Are you kidding me? If it's timing, I should kill myself. It's always good on you and it's not always not good on me. No, it shouldn't be timing. Do you ever have trouble or feel lost at work, Koji? I asked. The answer was unexpected. Of course I do. Whenever I'm in trouble or feel lost, I immediately go to our boss, Jennifer, for advice. She's more like a mentor than a boss to me and always gives me a good advice. Wow. Things sometimes don't go well, even for Koji. I didn't know that. And he goes to Jennifer for advice. Jennifer is a managing director. She's above there. And I never thought of consulting her about my weakness. Well, nothing would change if I didn't do anything. So I boldly imitated Koji and asked Jennifer for advice. Jennifer, what should I do? That's when she asked that question. Do you know how to eat an elephant? What? Elephant? Do you eat elephant? Ew. No, I don't. Please tell me. She gave me a few seconds to think and finally gave me the answer. The answer is bit by bit. It's okay to have dreams. It's okay to have a big goals. But determine what you need to do and what you can do today in a bite size. She said, the trick is to focus on 3 things that you do in a day. Make sure you accomplish them and keep doing it every day. Bit by bit is how you eat an elephant. Oh, I see. I wasn't paying attention to taking steps to achieve the goals. And her advice that I don't need to do many things, but focus only on 3 things a day made me feel much better. So from that day, my behavior completely changed. I became more focused on what I accomplish every day. Okay, I'm going to draft the explanation and email it to my clients. I'll share the purpose of the policy change with my team members and get their opinions. And I'm going to finish the materials for my next presentation, 1, 2, 3. Sometimes I don't get to complete 3 things. But I've got a habit of not panicking, staying calm, and thinking carefully about what I need to do next. I started to gain recognition for the steady results. And it has been more than 20 years since I was given this advice. And I feel that it is one of the reasons I have now big role in my career. The behavior has had a very positive impact on my personal life as well. Today, I'll make plans for the next holiday. I'll call my parents and see how they are. And I'll send a thank you email to my girlfriend. Now I have a girlfriend. 1, 2, 3. I have become more conscious about making sure I do things I tend to forget or put off. After 20 years, I think this is the secret to maintain good relationship with my girlfriend, now wife, and with our parents. So dear friends, it is good to have big dreams, have lots of big goals. And to make them come true, the important thing is to take small steps at a time. Decide on 3 things you will do today. Make sure you accomplish them and continue to do so every day. Everyone, how to eat a big elephant is bit by bit. Toastmaster.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Takamiyawaki, for your fascinating speech. How you eat elephants is actually to do a small step at a time and eat bit by bit. And it was a bizarre title of the speech. Right, so now let's have 1 minute of silence for comment. Thanks to Toastmaster Stefano Spiro for timekeeping. During this 1 minute of silence, please go ahead and leave your comment. Do we have a Google form? And I think we should have Google form, and then we should post it in the chat box. It would be great. Someone could do that. Right. Otherwise, you could find the Google form in the email that Stefano Spiro sent out. Right. So let's have a 1 minute silence.
Okay, 1 minute has passed.
Thank you, Toastmaster Stefano Spiro. Right. So we do not have any more prepared speech today. Toastmaster Stefano Spiro, would you give us our timer report, please?
Yes, Toastmaster Takamiyaki's speech was 7 minutes, 14 seconds. 7 minutes, 14 seconds.
7 minutes, 14 seconds. Yeah, so within the time limit. So it is legible, and thank you. So
very rare for me.
Right. So now we're gonna move on to one fun part, which is table topic session. Today's table topic master, Toastmaster Araki. So let me pass control over to you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Yuma Tejima. So my role as a table topic master is to facilitate table topics for today. So all the members could practice their on the spot speaking. So I'll give you some topics today related to winter season. So the first table topic will be, what is your plan for this Christmas or year-end vacation? What is your plan for this Christmas or year-end vacation? So this, who would you like to volunteer? If there's no volunteer, I'll pick a speaker. How about Anidia?
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Rie-san, for choosing me. So the question is, what is your plan for Christmas and year-end season? It's been more than 2 years we face this kind of COVID situation. I'm not from Japan, and I didn't have any chance to go back to my country within these 2 years because it was impossible. The last time I went to Indonesia was the beginning of 2020, which is January, just before COVID starts in Japan. And then since then, I have never been to Indonesia anymore. So I think this year is the chance for me to take some holiday vacation, and then I can go back to my country for several weeks. So my plan for Christmas and year-end is to spend the day with my parents, my family in Indonesia, which is I will leave Japan from the 22nd of December until January 5th. I will come back to Japan again. So it will be my plan. I will enjoy with some of my friends in Indonesia as well. And then having some great foods that I have been missing a lot. So yeah, hopefully I can come back to Japan without any stomach ache because of the spiciness of the foods. That will be my plan. And yes, thank you. Back to you, TM Rie Araki.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anidia, for a great Christmas year-end plan. Please enjoy your time in Indonesia and meet your parents and friends. Okay, so next question, the table topic will be, what is your favorite winter sports and why? What is your favorite winter sports and why? So this question will go to, how about Stefano?
Thank you, Table Topics Master. I had the impression that you were going to pick me, so I feel like my sixth sense were. And to be honest, I don't really have winter sports, so I'll have to come up with something on the fly. If I were to think hard, maybe it'd be snowboarding, just because it's one of the few sports that I tried when I used to be in Italy. Had loads of snowboarders come to my town, and a lot of them were cool pro snowboarders. So I looked at them and I thought, wow, they seem to be cool. I want to be a cool snowboarder as well. So yeah, as a kid, maybe since a teenager, I tried a few times, and I don't want to say I got good at it, but I could slip down without breaking a leg. So when one of those snowboarders came, I said, I can snowboard, and let's go and snowboard together. It was biggest mistake because the ramp, I'm sure you remember the Tokyo Olympics where we had skateboard for the first time, and it had a really steep ramp. and they, I don't know if I can do the motions, but they're like that and just floating right in the air. And I thought, maybe my motivation, and if I have the right mindset, and if I try to imitate them, maybe I could also be a snowboarder and be cool and be accepted by friends. So I tried the ramp of death, or in Italian, la rampa della morte. And funnily enough, the gravity took control of the situation. And I fell. I didn't break a leg or anything, but that was pretty much the end of my winter snowboarding holiday. So I still do enjoy snowboarding, and secretly in my head, I hope that one day I can be like one of those cool pro snowboarders, but I'm just boring old me, and I'll just stick to my normal non-winter sports. That's it. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster Yaraki.
Thank you, Stefano Spio, for your snowboarding experience. Actually, I'm not a good winter sports player as well, so I'm not good at anything during the winter. So, but anyway, so do we still have time? Well, maybe one more table topic.
Yeah, we can do it.
So, the next table topic will be so tell us your most memorable or bizarre moment in the winter season. So tell us your most memorable or bizarre moment in the winter season. So this question will go to, how about Victor?
Thank you, Toastmaster Araki-san. So the question is, what is the most memorable or bizarre moment in a winter? Okay. Okay. I'll share now that I didn't live so many winters like winters. Most of my life I live in Peru, in South America, where winter is pretty hot, I would say. I mean, the minimum was in my city around 10 degrees, 11 degrees. So it was kind of the coldest times in Lima. So winter there was probably like autumn, early fall or spring, early spring here. So in school it was always cold for me, but when I came to Japan, it was quite different. I start feeling like sometimes snow and experience many things that I didn't see before. And one of the most memorable times I had here in Japan is when I went to Sapporo in February, just to see the Yuki Matsuri. So when people go and make sculptures, ice sculptures and big snow sculptures, and I was amazed by all the work that people made and how big those structures were. I tried to do myself when I was, I mean, in Tokyo when it snows sometimes to make something, but the most memorable thing I made was something like this size, just a few balls of snow and some decoration, and that's it. Not much, but after seeing that in Hokkaido, I was amazed by the size and the quality of the sculptures. I hope I can see that again. Because of global warming, I know it's very hard to get snow lately, but I hope I can go there again and see that one more time. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Victor. I've seen the winter sculpture in Hokkaido too, Yuki Matsuri too. And yeah, it was amazing. So I wish I could go there sometime soon. Okay, so can we have a timer's report for each speaker?
Certainly. Toastmaster Aninja's speech was 1 minute 30 seconds. My speech was 2 minutes 5 seconds. And Toastmaster Victor's speech was 2 minutes 4 seconds. So we are all eligible, I believe.
Great. So we vote now. So please send the best table topic speaker today to the chat. Select my name and send an name. Thank you. Okay. I think I got the votes, all the votes. Okay, so maybe we could move on to the evaluation part. So I'll hand it back to Toastmaster today.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ryaraki. Wonderful facilitation with interesting winter season topics. So now let's move on to the evaluation session. Today's general evaluator is Toastmaster Victor Hirakawa. So I'm going to pass control over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tajima-san. So we are getting now in the middle of the session today, and this is a section where we do the general evaluation, and we will start first with the evaluation of the first speech by Toastmaster Ichiro Naito-san. I will hand it over to you now.
Okay, so I would appreciate if somebody could take some screenshots while I'm talking, because I'm the photographer. So. Okay, well, Toastmaster Taka Miyawaki, congratulations for finishing your speech. The title of the speech was How to Eat an Elephant. How to eat an elephant? This is something that a really bizarre title that really catches people's attention. So one of the best things in your speech was the title, a really catchy title, and makes people immediately wonder, what the hell is he going to talk about? How to eat an elephant? Isn't that even illegal? And where can you get elephant meat? So draws the attention of the audience immediately. Then you set that overall flow of your speech at the very beginning, that you're going to offer some tips about success in your workplace. Then you started with the low point of your life, how you were not achieving success, how your teamwork was bad, and then gradually move up to a successful point. So a great flow of the story. I like the way you brought up two different characters, the Jennifer, the managing director, but not just jump to Jennifer immediately as the mentor. You brought this character, Koji, somebody who you considered a superstar and somebody that you wanted to be. And that's a person that's maybe much closer to, much better to identify. And he looks like a superstar, but actually he was getting advice from Jennifer. So a good flow of story and how you approach Jennifer. And then these characters were very vivid. And Jennifer offering you an advice. You had good pauses to make people think about what she said. And then you went into specifics about the three things that should be focused, Jennifer's advice, and how you followed these advices and made yourself successful. And then you repeated at the end to drive the story again. So it made it very easy to understand. A great speech has always things that can be improved. And I would like to offer three items for improvement. The first thing is, maybe you can talk a little bit about the elephant. The elephant, how big it is, how tall it is. It won't even fit in your room, and how much weight it is, how many tons or whatever. Then when you talk about the how to eat an elephant, maybe you can show a little more confusion. How to eat an elephant? I have no idea. What the hell is she talking about? Maybe you can show more confusion. And then finally, mention maybe Koji again at the end, because that's the person that you probably came close to right now after following these advices. And maybe you can say, he was successful in eating an elephant. Just repeat the title again to make it more memorable. So these are my advices to make your speech even greater. Thank you for your speech. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Naito-san. Wonderful and very detailed evaluation of the speech. I really love that. And we will continue now with the reports. And Toastmaster Stefano, would you please provide the time for the evaluation?
Yes, Toastmaster Naito's evaluation was 3 minutes, 19 seconds. 3 minutes, 19 seconds. Thank you.
So it's between the time. Thank you, Toastmaster Stefano. So we'll continue now with the reports. So we will go first to the counter report. Toastmaster in India, would you please provide your report?
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Victors. So for me, I would like to tell you about the R counter. R counter, my record is 0 for everyone. So it's amazing. It's bizarre. Usually there will be like 1 or 2, but it's bizarre. It's amazing. So for the Wordmeister, Stefano is using 1 time bizarre, and TM Rie also using 1 time bizarre, and TM Naito is using 2 times. So that's my report. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Victor.
Thank you, Toastmaster in India. And now the report from the grammarian, Toastmaster Miyawaki-san.
Yes, I'm very focused on everyone's table topic speech, and I didn't catch anything. No wrong usage of English words. Everybody did a wonderful job. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Miyawaki-san. So we had a very thoughtful and very good session today. And I will give my report now for the session. We started on time. We had a very good timing. I would say that we are a little bit early, even for now. We still have like more than 20 minutes. We could have done, to improve the session, a little bit more table topics. That's one thing that we could have used more of our time today. Besides that, I feel that the session went pretty well. We had a very good speech, and the time was allocated, was during the allocated time. And also the evaluation was very detailed and really enjoyable, and especially all the effects like the elephant and those expressions. I really love how the evaluation session went. And that's a point that we can use for all our speeches to grab more attention. So I feel the session went pretty well today, even though we finished a little bit early. So we can go now to the rewards, for the base table topic speaker. So our vote counter today is Toastmaster, where is the vote? Araki-san,
Yes.
Araki-san. So
Okay, thank you, Victor. So the result, it was really close, but the best table topic speaker for today is, drum roll, it's Victor Hirakawa. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Toastmaster Araki-san.
Okay, so I'll hand it over to Toastmaster of the Day, Yuma Tejima. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Araki and Toastmaster Victor Hirakawa. Victor Hirakawa, for your great general evaluation with smooth facilitation with wonderful feedback on the session. Thank you. And then thank you as well for Toastmaster Araki. So please give a big round of applause again for the best table topic speaker, Toastmaster Victor Hirakawa. So this is the end of today's stunning crowd meeting session. We have, and then, that's all. Yeah, I'm going to pass control back to President Toastmaster Araki.
Hey, thank you, Toastmaster Yuma Tejima. And thank you everyone for participating in today's meeting. So any club business from anyone before closing the meeting?
Okay, so let's take a picture, group picture.
Oh yeah, right.
Okay, everybody do the T. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Once more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Naito-san.
Okay, before, well, tomorrow, Sunday is the evaluation contest, and I will be participating in both Japanese and English. I found out that the English, it starts with Japanese, and there are 3 other contestants, so 4 people. And in the afternoon, there will be the English contest, and there will be 5 other contestants, so 6 contestants in all. And that's a Division J contest. And well, if you have time, please, we're welcome to join and watch the other evaluations. So this is my first ever evaluation contest, and well, I hope I get I get in within the top 3. But, I'd like to hear some feedback from people on today's evaluation, and I tried to incorporate past feedback. I did forget to do the summary at the end, but try to have more body language. So, any comments from anyone?
Yeah, thank you, Naito, for raising. I was about to ask if people want to comment, but I definitely saw you incorporated the hook factor at the beginning. So I think your past speeches were a bit more analytical at the beginning, but by adding more body language, I think you definitely were able to attract more the attention. And I agree that maybe took away a bit from the summary part at the end. That's the only part that I thought you'd want to pay attention to. But overall, I do think you definitely incorporated all the feedback. And yeah, good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Anderson, I really like the way you started the evaluation. It was very impressive. Yes, and it's really important to leave the positivity, positive. So that's good. I noticed that you didn't have the summary, so yeah, a little bit of maybe like time management, but it was great. Yeah, good evaluation. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think the body language was on spot and was very good, and it added a lot of vivid things that we can remember about the evaluation. I think that's pretty good. I hope you can find a way to squeeze that body language also in the contest.
Okay, thank you.
I was kind of surprised that Naito-san is the first time to join the contest, and then
the evaluation contest.
Evaluation contest. I hope and we hope you'll be winning the contest, and then I'll be there as a role taker, the Japanese one. So I'm looking forward to your evaluation.
Thank you.
I wish the best for Naito-san, because I really like when you give some advice for today's topic. You say that you should express the confusion, right, to get more attention with people. So I hope when you give some evaluation during the contest, you can also give some advice regarding the body language, which is very important for the audience. Yeah, thank you. Hope the best for you.
Thank you.
Okay, one last thing from me. I think the evaluation tends to become monotonous, but today's Naito-san's evaluation is I think it's a bit, with the gesture and stuff, I think it's more like a speech rather than evaluation. So I think it would get attention from the audience too. And yeah, I think as always, it's always detailed and analytical, and I think it's a good part of, I think it's your strength. So good luck with your contest. I'll be attending the morning session as a timer, so good luck.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone.
So any other business from the team? Okay, Miyawaki-san?
Oh, Miyaki-san.
Yes. So after the contest, maybe this is for Stefano, but after the contest, we will have Toastmasters Leadership Institute, which is the substitute for the club officer training courses. The information will come via email. Please check your email, especially the club officers are required to take 3 sessions to get club officer training attendance credit. So each session is 1.5 hours. Usually there's one session lasts 2 hours, but yeah. And there are 12 sessions to select from. So, good number of selections. Very interesting topics. Division J provides Speechcraft by Raskai Hauser, the 3-time district champion. Raskai Hauser will give us the tips to write the winning speech. Very interesting. Yeah. So please pay attention to your email. Information will come. Then please attend 3 sessions from the TLI, Toastmasters Leadership Institute. Thank you.
Thank you, Miyake-san. We look forward to the sessions, and yes, a club officer, let's make sure that we attend it. Also for non-club officers, they are very insightful and informative sessions. So let's all try to attend this call. Okay, I'll just quickly mention that the next meeting will be on the 15th, the evening meeting, and we will be reverting back to, I guess I'll check with other club officers who want to do Zoom or, guess depending on Naito-san's practice. No pressure, but we'll evaluate whether you want to go on WebEx. But hopefully we will continue on Zoom so we can continue providing practice opportunity to our club members. Okay, and we're always looking for speakers and volunteer role takers. So if you want to take roles, as VP, I'm trying my best to balance out the roles, but please do raise your hand if there's any specific role or any speech that you want to give. Thank you. Back to you, Alex.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Miyake-san.
Sorry, just quickly. Yeah. So thank you, Stefanos, for asking me to do the speech today. Unless otherwise I'm pushed out, I won't do that these days. I really want to use this speech. After I finish all my district roles, I would like to participate in the speech contest again, and maybe this is one of the speeches that I'm going to use in the future. So your feedback, online feedback, will be very helpful. Thank you.
You got my notes, so I'll be typing them later.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's it from everyone. So thank you, everyone. I would like to close this meeting. So have a good rest of the day today. So see you next time. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Good day. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good luck, Naito-san.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck,
Good luck.
Naito-san.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good luck.
Okay.